6. Write. In today's writing lesson, we will learn how to write to friends, asking for their advices. We will also learn how to reply to friends by giving them advices. And that's why I need you to watch 3C2. Read, as in that video, there is a friend writing to another friend asking for his advice, and we will use their writing to learn from it. So please watch this before you continue. A. Read the plans. Can you think of some more phrases for each part of the letters? Here is the plan. When you are writing a letter, what is a letter? Okay, if you want to contact your friend by not using phone calls, no. You want to write something and then you send it, whether using a regular mail or email, then we call that what you are writing is a letter. So you are writing a letter to a friend asking for or giving advice. When you ask for advice, that means you have a problem and you need help. When you give advices, that means somebody asked for your help and you are replying. You are giving them your opinion. And advice is your opinion on how to solve a problem. Follow the plans below. First, you start with the greeting by saying hi, hello, dear Sammy, dear Sahar. And then you go ahead and you start your writing. And that part is what we call the opening paragraph. The first paragraph, the first part of your writing. You begin your letter and say why you're writing. Use phrases like these. Look, here are 2 letters from the reading video I told you to watch. This guy right here, he referred to himself as sweaty speaker. He wrote to his friend Jack asking for advice. What did he write in the opening paragraph? What phrase did he use? He used, I have a problem and I don't know how to deal with it. So we will add this phrase here. All these phrases give the same meaning. You can use any of them to begin your writing. Okay, I have a problem. I want to write a letter to your friend. What should I write first? I should write that I have a problem. I can use any of these phrases. I have a problem and I don't know how to deal with it. I need your advice because I am in trouble. I hope you can help me. Any of them would be fine. Okay, when you are giving advice, what do you write? Look, this man Jack is writing back to sweaty speaker. He is giving advice. What did he write? First, he started with the greeting, dear sweaty speaker. That is, he is greeting him. And then he started by saying, it's not just you who feels nervous. You're not the only one having this problem. It's not just you who feels this way. It's not just you who has this problem. Everybody, a lot of people has this problem, not just you. You can use this phrase, or you can use these phrases as well. I was so sorry to hear that you have got a problem. I hope the following advice, I hope that the advice that I will give you will help you. I have thought about your problem quite a lot, and I have come up with the following solution. I will give you an advice. All these give the same meaning. You can use any of them when you are writing to a friend asking for advice or giving advice. And then we move on to the main part, the middle part. When you are asking for advice, what do you write? You explain the problem. You write about all the details and how you feel. Tell the one you are writing to how is your feeling. How do you feel toward this problem? And ask for advice, and you can use these phrases. Let's look here. Okay, after sweaty speaker wrote that he has a problem and he doesn't know how to deal with it. Look, from here, he started explaining his problem. He started writing about all the details, giving description of his problem, and he also wrote how he feels. Every time I have to speak in public, I just panic and I can't do it. I do make an effort. See, he is writing the details. He is explaining his problem. And he also wrote how he feels. I feel ridiculous. This is how he feels. Okay? When you are giving advices, you give your advice and make suggestions, opinions. Use phrases like, I think you should or shouldn't. If I were you, if I was in your place, I would do this. I believe it would be a good idea too. One thing you can do is, how about or what about our friends here? The one asking for advice wrote, how do I fix this? How do I end my problem? How do I solve it? And the one writing advice wrote, there are a few things you could try. We will add these two phrases. How do I fix this? There are a few things you could try. And then you move on to the ending paragraph, the last paragraph. And in here, you state anything you want to emphasize. You talk about the most important things. If there is anything important you want to mention again, you put it in the closing paragraph. And you end your letter, use phrases like, what can you write in the end? If you are asking for advice, you can use, I hope I haven't troubled you too much. Let me know what you think as soon as possible. I'm counting on you. I am relying on you. I look forward to hearing from you. Our friend, the Swedish speaker, wrote, please help ASAP. What does ASAP stand for? As soon as possible. The same thing. As soon as possible. Please help ASAP. When you are giving advices, what can you write in the end? I hope everything goes well. Let me know how everything goes. There is no need to panic. Everything will be just fine. Our friend Jack here wrote, I'm sure you'll get better. I am sure that everything will be fine. All these phrases give the same meaning. It makes the one you're writing to comfortable, makes them feel relaxed. Everything will be okay. You will get better. Everything will be fine. All these phrases give the same meaning. Now we move on to exercise B. Write a letter to a friend asking for advice on a problem you've got. Okay, this time you will write about your problem to a friend. And then what? Swap. What does swap mean? That means, okay, you will write a letter to him and he will write a letter to you. You will exchange. You will give him your problem and he will give you his. What you will do is that you will write an advice for him and he will write an advice to you. Then swap letters with your partner and write a letter giving him or her advice. Follow the plans above. We will use the plan that we have just read. And here are the letters. Hardcore Gamer wrote to معتصم asking for his advice. معتصم wrote giving his advice to Hardcore Gamer. Let's read. Hello. He started by greeting him. I hope you can help me with my problem. Okay, this is the first paragraph. You choose a phrase to write that you have a problem and you need help. And then what do you write? You write all the details. You describe your problem and say how you feel. I find it very difficult to get things done in time. Every day I come home with homework and school projects, but I really find it difficult to find the time to finish them. I love spending time playing video games. Okay, here is the problem. He plays too much video games and he doesn't have the time to finish his homework and school projects. There are also many TV shows that I like to watch. If you were me, okay, look, he used this phrase right here. If you were me, if you were in my place, what would you do? Okay, this is the main part. Let me know what you think as soon as possible. This is how you end your writing, by using phrases like these. Let me know what you think. Please give me your advice. Hardcore gamer. Okay, this is how you give an advice. Dear hardcore gamer, you greet him first. It's not just you who's addicted to video games. Okay, this is the first paragraph. Many teenagers have the same problem and they find it difficult to get things done. It's not just you. A lot of people are like you. I myself was a gamer when I was younger. The solution to your problem is not to stop playing video games at all. No, you can play. The solution is to know when to play. You need to put yourself in control. You control video games. You don't let video games control you. Make a schedule. Okay, from this time to this time I play video games. From this time to this time I do my homework. Make a schedule for yourself and take responsibility for keeping up with the schedule. If you have too much to do for your school and games can't fit into your daily schedule, okay, it's not necessary to play video games every day. Then it's better if you only play on weekends and holidays. And you finish by using a phrase like this. Let me know how everything goes. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. Goodbye.